Hey everyone. Hey Truth. Hey Amanda. Hey Case. How are you? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm actually doing this from my computer, which I don't often do because my computer is absolutely fried. So you'll be able to hear the fan on it in just a few seconds probably. I was going to share my screen because I'm not going to be told that I'm lying. It's not going to happen. I have never blocked anyone on Discord, and I'm not saying that I'm calling you a liar. I never said that. Just because you can't figure out how to send me a message doesn't mean that I have you blocked. I don't block people. But I will now. Thank you. Next. Hi, darling. Hey, Clancy. Hey, Mrs. Michelle. I'm done with today, man. Like I'm just done. I'm emotionally drained. I don't know why I'm so affected by things like I am, but it really bothers me when I hear people calling other people whores, or when I hear people calling people the C-U-N-T word. That bothers me. It bothers me when I hear people talking about how fucked up someone's teeth is. That bothers me. We're supposed to be adults, and you're sitting there calling people these names, telling them that they have meth mouth. And everybody in your chat is just so okay with that and laughing about it. It's not funny. I want to come live and tell everybody that I am done. I'm not sticking up for anyone anymore. I'm not going to try to stand up for what's right anymore. I'm done because it's getting me nowhere. I've literally sat here trying to make this place a little bit better, and it's not because I'm on any kind of moral high ground or high horse or whatever you want to call it. It's because this place is turning to shit, and we're going so low that we're calling people meth mouth. We're telling people the most god-awful things imaginable, and it's not okay. It's trashy. It's ridiculous. We're supposed to be adults, you know? What happens if your kids hear you talking like that? I mean, what if they find your channel and listen to you calling people these kind of names? You know, I'm not saying that I'm any better. Trust me, I have eaten out of a garbage can. But damn, I'm better than that. We are all better than that. Our kids look up to us. And here we are telling people they have meth mouth. Here we are making fun of people's looks or their eyebrows or whatever. Am I saying that I've never done that? Yeah, I've probably, made some low blows about someone's looks, but I'm not going to call them a whore. I'm not going to call them the C-U-N-T word. I'm just not going to do it because I wouldn't want that done to me. And until you guys stop engaging in it, it's not going to stop. It's just not. I never thought I was better than anyone. I never have, and I never will. I don't have that kind of arrogance in me. But I damn sure wouldn't want people saying that about me. And yeah, I'm quick to snap. I'm quick to lose my temper. That's always going to be in me. It's just who I am. But even when I snap and get mad and say F you, F this, I'm not going to go so low as to calling you a whore. That is so derogatory. It's not even funny. You know, people try to and I'm sorry I'm not reading chat right now. I see you guys. Thank you for coming in. I don't know. I guess I'm really in tune to all of this, and words do hurt. And it's not okay. Man, I don't want my kid finding my channel and hearing me talk like that to someone else. Because if he thinks, or he or she, if my children think that's okay, then they're going to do it. I don't want them to be like that. I want them to be 100 times better than me. I strive. I would break my back if it meant that my son would have a good life and never call a woman a whore. Or a C-U-N-T. I'm just tired of people going so low. I'm tired of seeing it. And I'm tired of complaining about it. Because what's that going to do for me? Nothing. People just sit there and laugh and say, oh, she's trying to be this moral high ground. No, I'm not. I actually feel sorry for you. I feel so bad that I'm going to bite my tongue. Huh. I'm sick and tired of people saying that me and Tracy are trying to be the next Diane and Wendy. That's funny. That's funny. You're just saying that to try to get us to shut up. You're just saying that because you don't want anyone talking about you. You're never going to get me to a point where I'm ever going to stop talking about you. If I choose to stop talking about you, that'll be on me. I'll decide that. I'm so tired of hearing how people are going to get this person taken offline or taken care of or whatever. Even if you do delete their channel or get it taken down, they always come back. They'll make a new channel. You don't have the power to take someone offline. You just don't. Again, that's your arrogance speaking. If anyone wants to come up and hang out with me, that'd be great. I don't even care who you are. You can come up and hang out. I don't even care. I'm probably not going to make a lot of friends from this stream because it's not entertaining. It's not funny because I'm not dragging someone, right? Because it just seems like that's all that matters anymore in this community is being dragged. You know, you get the views if you're dragging someone, if you're saying certain things to people, whatever. It's all bullshit. Man, I'd rather have like 10 people in here that like me for who I am than having 100 people in here listening to me, you know, call someone a whore. Yeah, I'm not letting you up on panel. I have no idea who you are. Para? Yeah, not gonna happen. Sorry. Hey, Anne Mary. Hey, Tawanda. Hey, Margie. Miss Kiki Ramblings. Now that's a funny dragging. When Kiki gets started, she makes it so entertaining because she's hysterical. And she don't even have to call you out of your name to do it. She doesn't have to use a vulgar word to do it, you know? She's just so funny with the way she does it. That's what it should be about. But no, all these people want to go on there and I don't know. I can't even hardly talk. I'm so pissed off. And it's not that I'm pissed. Like, I feel bad for these people that are getting dragged, man. Like, I mean, when we were in 5th grade, we would make fun of someone's teeth or the way they look. We're in our 30s, 40s, and 50s and doing it. It's not funny. Like, I don't find it funny. There's one person on this platform that I absolutely cannot stand. Like, I can't stand him. I can't say that I hate him, but I can't stand him. You know, if somebody was dragging them like that, I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not call her that, man. Can we think of something else? Hey, Carla. Hey, niece. Like, I don't hate anybody that much to where I'm going to call them a whore or a cunt. I just don't. I mean, do you think you're more intimidating when you sit there and call someone names? Do you think that makes you look more intimidating? It doesn't. It makes you look like an asshole, to be honest, and it makes you look really trashy. When you can sit there and call people those names, you look so trashy. And I don't want to be around you. And Republican Ash, I'm going to tell you this now. I do not block people on Discord. I did not block you. And I don't care what you say about me. I'm done. You are absolutely not worth it. I never have valued you as a friend. You were just in this community. And I never wanted to go at you just because. But now I'm done. I'm done. So you need to keep my name out of your mouth, and I'll keep yours out of mine. Point blank, period. I'm done. No, Easy, she's not. And I'm not going to sit there and get into a fight with her because I'm not trying to make enemies. There it is. I'm not trying to make any enemies. I've got enough. And I know if I say one thing sideways, people are going to come at me, and I don't want it. I don't want that fight. So therefore, she is not worth it. I have tried to be kind to the girl, but I'm done. Stay away from me, and I'll stay away from you. I have always said, judge me by those I avoid. And it's not because I think I'm any better. I just don't want problems with certain people. Hey, Monkey Mara. People do ride the hate train, you know, and I'm guilty of that too. But there's just some fights I don't want to fight. There are just some places I don't want to go. So I'm just going to stay out of it. I'm done. And it does get hard because when you see one of your friends getting dragged, it's hard for you not to say anything. You know? And that goes both ways. You know, that's on both sides. You know, people don't like what I say, so they come for me because they're friends with another creator that I'm going after. I get it. But does that warrant any one of us getting called a whore? Or being told that we have meth mouth? That's so fucked up. I mean, I have sat here for 3 days and I have listened to certain things that have happened in the past couple days, and I'm sitting there like shocked. I have felt like shit the past couple days. And I didn't even want to go live today, but I want to say my piece. Since everybody else can talk about whatever they want, so can I. And I don't know, man. Like, there's so many things that I actually want to say, but I don't want to hurt anyone. You know, I can drag people too, but I choose not to. I choose not to go that low. It's not worth it. I don't know if everyone's at each other's throats because, you know, we've been in this lockdown, this COVID stay at home crap, and we're all getting on each other's nerves or whatever. But it's not worth calling people those kind of names. You know, it's not. If you have that big of a problem with someone that you're going to sit there and drag them like that, why don't you log off? Why don't you just push the block button? You know, or don't watch their channel. Tell people not to show you screenshots of what they say. don't know. It's ridiculous. Is Christy Andrews in here? I love Christy. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, someone come up with me. Yes, Honor Rose, if I could pin that, I totally would. Let me see if I can do that. There's always a way to get your point across without crossing the line. And that is so true. Like, that's why I always feel like I have to bite my tongue, because I don't want to say something that's really gonna, like, hurt that person. So I just keep my mouth shut about it. Or I'll say something that's not so vulgar. And it's not like I'm any better than anyone for doing that. It's just, with age does come wisdom. Because I've been trashy as hell, man. Like, I have said some things that has gotten my ass in trouble. Lord. But I think the older that I get, the more I realize how trashy I was for saying those things. And I just don't want to be that person anymore. Maybe some people, maybe they haven't gotten to that point yet. Or they don't see things the way I do. And that's fine. Someone's up here trying to do sign language? Who are you, Para? Is that you, Miss Nene? Please tell me that's you. There she is. I hope this is Margie. I'm going to let you up, Margie.
Okay.
Margie, is that you?
It is.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can kind of hear you. Let's see. Can everybody hear Margie?
Hello? Am I here?
You are here. How are you, Tracy?
Why am I echoing so bad?
Uh-oh. Are you?
Yep.
See, I can't hear
nothing else on.
Uh-oh.
What happened to Margie?
I think I accidentally kicked her.
And come back in, because I hear a bad echo.
Okay.
All right.
See what happens when I use my computer? It gets all messed up. But there was somebody named Para doing some sign language for me. I'm sorry that I don't understand sign language. I can do my name, but that's about it. So if you come back in, make sure you do my name so I can understand it. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It still sounds echoey.
Is it me? Hold on.
No. Does it sound echoey to the chat?
I don't know. Can you guys hear some echoing from me or the truth? Dog Mom says echo.
You go out and come back in.
Me? How do I do that? Okay. Let me remove.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello.
Okay, is that any better?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Damn it, it has to be me.
What happens?
I wanted to say, I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
Oh, Niece said you're not echoing anymore.
Oh, it sounds echoey to me.
Huh, see, it doesn't for me.
See, somebody said no, it's theirs.
Oh, it's me? Okay, hold on.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke. I don't even remember. Anybody remember the rest of the words? And keep you company. Hell, half of you weren't even born when that commercial was out.
Okay, am I still echoing?
I don't know.
Dang it, it's my fault.
Brian says your gain is up too high. I don't know what that means.
Who's, mine or the truth?
I'm good. They keep telling me I'm good.
Oh, so she's not echoing when she's alone. How do I fix this?
I can leave. I don't know what your gain is. I don't know what Brian means by that. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Can y'all hear me? Y'all want me to quit singing? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to quit singing. I would sing the Coke song, except I can't remember the words to it. Oh God, no eye roll. You know how much trouble people get into with the eye roll? Sarah and Dippity, mute the YouTube side and keep StreamYard open. Continue singing? Okay, what do you want me to sing till Sarah gets back? Let me think. I would like to do a tribute to Eddie Van Halen, but I can't because I don't remember much of their music. Oh, I'm the ice cream man. I don't remember that one either. Catch me as I'm passing by. I don't remember that one.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is it any better?
Yes.
Okay.
You just broke up my concert.
I heard you up here singing.
Yes, I'm going to get on America's Got No Talent.
Lord. Oh, okay, so it's all good now. I have no idea what I did, but as long as it's
Grow
working,
apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. Yes! It's the song I sing. Yes!
Okay, Mars says no echo. Whoop, whoop. We did it. Not sure what I did, but it worked. Oh, Lord.
I always loved that commercial. You know another commercial, but it used to make me really sad, was the Indian one. When the Indian would see all the garbage everywhere and the tear would roll down his cheek. Oh.
I vaguely remember that. Like would they bring that at the end of the commercial?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would see like this trash laying by like a creek or a river or something. And then you'd see the Indian standing up on the hill looking down over the garbage. And there would be now you know my age, yeah. There'd be a big tear rolling down his cheek. I felt so bad for that Indian.
Yeah. We've done a
And you know
lot
the
of damage.
signs on the highway that says watch for fallen rock?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was an Indian. I never could find him. I looked everywhere for that Indian. Every time I'd pass that sign, watch for fallen rock. My dad told me, that's an Indian. Look for him. I'm still looking for him. Come on, Sarah. Chin up. Chin up, tits out.
My favorite commercial was always that guy standing there with his son, putting the eggs in the fryer. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Brain on drugs. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I like Strawberry Quick commercials, too. Remember Strawberry Quick?
Yes.
I love those commercials, too.
Man, I'm sorry. I've just been in a funk with all of this, man. I mean, maybe I need to take some other people's advice and just log off or at least stop watching certain channels because it bothers me so bad. Like,
or get on my medicine.
Yeah.
Trust me, one good nervous breakdown and you got everything you need at your fingertips.
Man, see, I went that route before. It didn't end well.
Well, I mean, I didn't have to do a 5150 or anything, but I'm telling you, I snapped one day and I got in touch with the therapist and they said, "Yep, you're crazy. And here's some medicine and we'll talk once a week."
I've actually had a doctor tell me that. Said, "You are crazy, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." I never denied it.
But yeah, you're right. Some of this stuff can get to you. I know hey, girl, underestimated. I know I used to let it get to me a lot more, but, and I know you've been all up in your feels lately, Sarah. You've had a lot go on these last couple months.
Yeah, like big time. And I think that's what's making me more emotional and more in tune with things. I don't know. Some words are just so hurtful and it bothers me. And then, it gets turned around how we're these bad people, how we're doing all the wrong. It's like they're pointing fingers so they don't have to look, so people don't look at what they're doing. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's not me that's saying these things. So how am I worse than you?
Sarah avoids the whiskey, and I'm a beer drinker, so I don't think that's going to work, Richard. But coffee chat,
Yeah,
it's such a somber day here today. Why?
I'm allergic to alcoholic beverages.
I'm definitely allergic to whiskey. Shit makes me lose my mind. The lockdown is depressing.
It's been very depressing lately, and it seems like there is nothing good that has come from it. There's people that's dying from it. There's people that is just, overdosing, losing their minds, and there's a lot more crime out there since this lockdown has been going on. It's our world's becoming crazy, literally crazy.
Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses. Yep, Brian. See, I can get my voice. I would be the tenor in a group. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Nobody knows the sorrow. Is that how that
Ah,
goes?
coffee chat. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Coffee Chat. My condolences to you, darling.
Yeah, no keto diet when you drink beer. I don't drink beer like I used to, but boy, when I drink one, it sure tastes fancy. I just think there's just a lot of ugly going on in the world. Not just the fungus that's going around, but you can sing the chorus to Elvira. Elvira, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, maw, maw. Uh, I just think, with all the ugly in the world, I just don't think YouTube needs to be this ugly.
It doesn't. And it kills me how there's people out there that'll say, I'm so classy, I'm so above everything, yet they're being trashy.
And
I
for
don't
God's
understand that.
sakes, I am too fat and ugly to be a whore, please.
Oh, you're beautiful, Tracy.
Aw.
You are. And you have a beautiful heart. Hey, Captain Obvious. How are
Hey,
you?
Captain Obvious. Did you miss my live, Captain Obvious? Where the hell was you, church? How dare you? Too many people struggling with life to be mean on YouTube. Yep. And like I said, I just went live this morning just to chit chat about what went down last night. And let's face it was a shit show everywhere.
Man, I'm telling you what, like, you went live and then someone else went live complaining about your live. And
I,
I'm like, how
I
does that
know, but
even work?
they always say that I go live while they're live.
Mm-hmm. That
Okay.
definitely wasn't the case and has
No.
not been the case.
Because I got up early to try to beat the crazies.
I wanted to go live and I was like, no, I just don't feel good enough. So,
Sarah's been having some hip problems, guys. Give her
oh
some
man,
love.
like I am definitely not on top of my game lately. Like my hip, I can't sit down, I can't lay down, I can't stand up. I mean, I'm a mess. And
An
it's not like I can, huh?
apple pie Kit Kat.
Oh,
Mm.
that sounds good. Brian,
That
ain't
I
nobody
might have
got
to try
time
that.
for that. Thank you, Case.
Yeah, it
I,
is probably her sciatica, but
oh man. It's I mean, I can't sleep, I can't do anything. It's got me in a mess.
really there's not a whole lot you can do, Sarah, because if you go to pain management, you know what they're going to want to put you on
Yeah.
unless you take the shots. Now the
Good.
shots can help. You know, they're blockers, but you know how it goes in pain management. Here,
Yeah.
take this bottle of pills and
I've been down that road
I'll
and
see you in 30 days or whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
But
I
they do
can't.
have the shots, so
Is it those spine shots where they put it in your spine? Is that the ones like, and they come in rounds of 3, I think? See, I've been down that road too. So, yeah.
well, my girlfriend gets them in her shoulder and her brother gets them in his neck.
Is it prednisone
I always heard you could only get
or
3
like a cortisone shot or something?
cortisone hurts like a bitch, man.
Yeah, buddy, I've had one on my knee.
I remember when I broke my ankle and I went to the doctor that did the surgery and he cut the cast off and he's like, okay, see you later. And I was like, whoa, I still can't walk. He's like, yes, you can. It's all in your head. And I was like, no, I still
Mm.
can't walk. So I went to a proctologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to an ass doctor to fix my foot. Oh, what do you call them? Not proctologist, trust me. Well, I went to another doctor and he said, hey, I'm going to give you a shot. He goes, it's going to hurt. He said, I've seen grown men piss their pants. He said, but I bet it gets you up and running. And he fired me up a couple times in my foot. And a podiatrist, thank you, Remy.
God love Remy.
I know. I should have been a proctologist with all the assholes I see around.
Oh my God. See, this is why I love you. You can always say something that's so funny. You're witty, quick witted.
Ooh, I just got a message from my pharmacist. Something's there.
Ooh.
I hope it's my frickin' inhaler. Yes, I am addicted. I am addicted to an inhaler. My name is Tracy, and I am an inhaler addict. Hello, Tracy. You're all supposed to say hello. Don't y'all know how this works? We are falling to bits. We're falling to bits.
Is that a song?
I don't know. Hum a few bars. Maybe I can jump in there.
Oh, you don't want me to sing or hum. It's no good. People will leave left and right.
Look how bad I sing, but I still put myself out there.
I can't do it. I'll get embarrassed. No. Hey, Rev, how are you?
Hello, Rev. Mar says, my name is Mar, and I too am addicted to my Savior inhaler. Welcome, Mar. You are a stranger here but once.
Yeah, I have an inhaler.
Take what you need, leave the rest. Tell me I haven't been in a meeting.
I might have been.
I got a certificate from the courts to prove it.
I've had a few of those.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'll never forget, I was court ordered one time to go to well, more than once, but I was court ordered to go to AA. And I didn't mind it because you hear I didn't like speaker meetings. I liked, the kumbaya meetings where everybody just sat around and talked. And I had
like
to get
a
a card
meeting, like when they get up. Yeah.
I had to get a card signed to prove that I did my 90 meetings in 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave my card to this dude to sign. And he lost his freaking mind on me. He said, I'm here to save my fucking life. I'm not here to put
Really?
up with you court-ordered son of a bitches. And I was like, whoa, take it up with the judge. Have another cup of coffee.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. Usually when around in our meeting areas, well, people will put their little card in a basket and then we'll sign them at the end of the meeting. But yeah, I've never
Yeah.
heard of anybody.
Oh, yeah, he lost his shit. He threw a chair across the room. I was like, that's it. I'm telling the judge on you.
Oh,
But I
wow.
couldn't because of anonymity.
Yeah,
I couldn't break
I've never seen
anonymity.
that.
But I've been in some good meetings. I mean, I didn't just go just because the judge, well, yeah, I did, but I tried to learn while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them I didn't like. You know, I'd be like, that one sucked.
Yeah, you kind of just got to go and find what's right for you. There's so many of them that it's not that hard to find, looking around or going to different ones. That's why I always chose NA instead of AA. NA kind of fit me better, and with Brandon, it was AA. So he does his AA stuff, and I do the NA part.
My brother's been doing AA for 30 something years. I mean, he doesn't go
That's
like every
amazing.
week, but just every once in a while, he'll come home from work, go upstairs, take a shower, come down, say, going to a meeting. Like, damn. Okay, I guess, but I think he gets to places in his life where he feels like he needs one.
Yeah.
And that's, he's 30 years clean. I
Mm-hmm.
think it'll be 31 this December, maybe. I know it's in December.
That's huge.
And, he used to be faithful. He went to meetings 3-4 times a week until he got to the point where he needed to be. Now he just, like I said, occasionally he'll come downstairs and say, hey, I'm going to go to a meeting. I'll be like, okay, have a good time.
Yeah, that's like Brandon. He'll say, well, I'm going to go to my meeting. And there's certain ones that he goes to on certain days at a certain time. So yeah.
I mean,
Never
whatever
missed
it
a
takes to
beat.
get you through your day,
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought that me talking to a therapist, me that can handle anything, that can, lets water roll off my back like a duck. I never thought me talk to a therapist.
Right.
But after I snapped that day, and I'm telling you, I told you all the story. I went into my regular doctor to get an inhaler. And before I left, I was sitting in a shrink's office. And the shrink says, hi, what are you doing here? And I said, hell, I don't know. I just came to get an inhaler. I guess my doctor felt like I needed to see you. She's not a shrink, she's a therapist. But it really has helped. I mean, it really has. It helps to have somebody to talk to that. Because, even my best friend, there's some things you just can't talk to any human being that knows anything about you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the key is finding a good one. I like mine. She cusses like a sailor. She used to be in corrections, so she definitely gets me. If she starts talking about something I don't want to talk about, I just shut it right down, right then, right there. And I tell her, I don't want to fucking talk about this. Oops, sorry.
Okay, Trace, can you hold down the fort for like 1 minute? I gotta
Oh.
run in the other room real quick.
God, hold down the fort. What am I going to do? Okay,
You
I'll
can
sing.
do it.
You can do it. All right, what do y'all want to do? We could play 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato more, 8 potato, 9 potato, 10 potato. How did that end? Remember potato? When you used to do your hands? 1 potato, 2 potato. Remember you'd stand in a circle and you do potatoes? Did nobody ever do potatoes? I think I'm behind in chat. Remember, that's how you used to pick who went first. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato, more. And whoever you landed on more, that's how that worked. When you landed on more, that's who went first. I remember now.
Okay,
Red Rover, I dare Sarah over.
can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not echoing or anything.
Nope.
Okay, great. I had to get a cartridge for my vape.
Oh, I can't vape, man. They choke me to death. No matter how, I've tried every one of them. I've tried good ones. I've tried cheap ones. They literally choke me to death. And everybody says, okay, when you first start, they do that. But I've tried. I've tried to keep doing it, and they just choke me to death.
Yeah, I wake up choking like every morning. I'll sit there and I'll cough and I'll cough. I don't get it because that's really why I stopped smoking, because I was tired of coughing all the time. But this isn't
Well, right
much
now, I
better.
think what's happening to you is your lungs are actually cleansing themselves. Because
Hmm.
they say once you quit smoking, that for the first 2 weeks, you will have a really bad cough and stuff will start coming up. And okay, now we're getting gross, but take it for somebody who can't breathe.
Yeah, I had to stop smoking. It was getting bad, and I knew that I was smoking way too much, and I knew I needed to stop. So, hi, Aaron. How are you?
Yes,
Yeah,
put
who
your
is I
dukes
love
out.
John Lennon? Who is that? Is that JoJo?
No, I don't think so. It's just
Oh,
somebody
okay.
that really likes John Lennon.
Okay, I gotcha. I didn't know who that was. I've never seen him before, but hi and welcome.
I've been seeing him around a lot lately.
Oh, see, yeah, mm. The past couple days have been kind of blah around here.
Brian says he used blue and it cleared up the coughing right away.
Really? Okay.
I do too, Kiki, and neither should I, but you know what? Something's going to get me. Give peace a
Okay.
chance. Oh, speaking of chance, I should
Oh,
probably
how
call
is
him
he?
today.
How's he been?
Um, he called me yesterday, said he was doing okay. Um, was talking about coming home, so I was looking for plane tickets for him, but he's never flown, and he's one of these Greyhound bussers.
Mm-hmm.
He's a firm believer if you were meant to fly, God would have give you wings, kind of thing. Um, and then when I was looking at plane tickets, then he messaged me and said, "Well, I might have a couple more days of work before I can leave here." I said, "Well, then just get back with me." That was yesterday. I haven't heard from him today.
I'm glad he's doing better though.
One
And
day at a time. Trust me. I never breathe too deep.
yeah, but he's working now, so that's a plus.
He's always been a worker.
Right.
Even in the worst of his addiction, he was a worker. But he worked for all the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he worked so he got that paycheck so he could get that high, or he could pay back whoever he had bummed dope from all week, or yeah. I mean, I don't know how it works, but
Definitely been there.
somebody sits there and shares your dope with you. That at some point you got to come, you got to come to the table with something. But he is clean, like I said. Well, I won't say he's clean because he still smokes weed, but I'll take
Well,
weed.
tomato. Yeah.
I'll take weed.
Mm-hmm.
I would smoke weed. I used to smoke weed when I was lived in Florida, but I would smoke weed right now. But it makes my mind go really, really fast. Like
It
I
really
think of
mellows
all
me
kinds of
out.
goofy shit.
Usually my mind goes like a million miles a minute. And if I smoke weed, it really calms me down and I'm able to sleep. Oh,
Drop that PayPal, hit up the weed fund.
oh my gosh.
Oh, I definitely believe weed is good for people. I'm a firm believer. I am. I believe weed is probably the cure to cancer if they would just dig into it deep enough.
I believe that fully also.
They might
CBD.
as well just make it legal everywhere. And anybody sitting in prison right now on weed charges should be, I mean, if that's their only, nothing violent. But if there's people sitting in prison right now on weed, let them go.
Oh,
Well,
it's
unless they
crazy.
got COVID, make them, make
Some
them
people Yeah, some people are actually in prison under old law.
I
So,
know.
yeah, so they can't.
Imagine being in Colorado or someplace where it's legal, where they have
Mhm.
dispensaries, and you're sitting in jail. You're sitting in prison for 10 years or more, and now it's legal. How messed up is that? As soon
Yeah,
as they
and they're
make it
under
legal,
old
you
law,
should
so
get
they
released
can't.
if you're on weed charges. I
Right.
mean,
I agree. Ninny, yes, it is.
what'd she say?
She, let's see, let me go back up. She said weed is expensive.
I know. It used to be cheaper than cocaine. Now it's different. Now, I don't
Mm,
know. I haven't priced coke in a long time, but
I
like
never really cared for
20,
cocaine. It's
me
gross.
neither.
Ugh,
Me neither.
it never was my thing.
Me neither. You know what else wasn't my thing because I never got high on it? Was hash.
Really?
My yeah, when my brother um, was in Germany, back in these
Mhm.
days, the mail wasn't monitored that much.
Right.
He sent me and my other brother some hash from Germany, and yeah, and me and my brother, we get out our little pen and aluminum foil and a little piece of cardboard and smoke it, put a glass over top of it. Yeah, I know how it works. And it did shit for me. Nothing.
Uh,
Nothing. I was so bummed. Mushrooms were always the same way. I couldn't do mushrooms because they didn't do anything to me.
now
They just
that
tasted really bad.
depends on how you eat them. But yeah, if you just eat them straight up, they're kind of yucky.
I don't know. Certain things just never affected me, which I guess is a good thing because I have a really addictive personality to everything. Like, if it was fun and it didn't kill me, I'm doing it again.
Hmm.
That's just me. Chance gets it honestly. Although I've never had a drug problem, he does get his addictive behavior very honestly. Like gambling. I could gamble all night, but I don't have the money.
Yeah, I never.
Drop my PayPal. I need to go gambling. And I'm joking.
Shoot, you can. I don't mind. See, I don't get upset about that. If anybody wants to drop something in chat,
I'm
it's not gonna
joking.
bother me. I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm cool with that. But yeah, like when it comes
Monkey
to
Mar got so high in the 80s off hash she couldn't get off the floor in 7-Eleven. Well, I fell down in the driveway the other day, stone cold sober, and couldn't get up. So
how are you doing from that? You all
I'm
right?
okay. I thought it scraped off part of my tattoo, but it didn't. It's all there.
Yeah.
But it was embarrassing. I just didn't want a neighbor to come over. See, Captain Obvious said shrooms never worked for them either.
Hmm.
Gambling money, honey.
Yeah,
Um,
I know a
I
lot
just
of
didn't
people.
want a neighbor to come over and say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" As I rolled around like a whale out of the water. But I'm
Well, thank
okay.
you, Mr. Pittman.
You're welcome, honey.
I appreciate you. I just got room service.
Can I get
Aw,
you anything else,
Mr.
my queen?
Pittman. Do
Wait a
you?
minute. What'd you just say?
Can I get you anything else, my queen?
Aw, ain't he special?
You're dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you, my servant. He's so funny.
See, he helps keep your days
Oh,
bright
he's a riot.
sometimes.
He is a riot. Sometimes I'll just sit there in like this funk and he'll come in and he'll say something so completely off the wall that I'm just, left just rolling because it's so funny. He's great. I appreciate Mr. Pittman. He's great.
Well, Sarah, all I can tell you about the YouTube is the toxicity. Is that the right word? Toxicity?
Toxicity. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See, see, I'm Southern. Um, it's not going to change.
I
Your
know it's
visual
not.
makes me laugh. You would have laughed your ass off, Tawanda. How you had you have been here?
And
I laughed.
it's not that I have thin skin or I can't handle it. I really don't care what's said to me. It's just when I see others, going through it for whatever reason, like it really affects me and it really bothers me and it hurts me because I hate seeing them upset. I hate seeing them get called certain names, and I don't know. It just like really, really bothers me.
I just don't want to see anybody get hurt
I don't either.
or hurt or take the chance on hurting themselves or like Sin came in earlier, and was it Sin that came in earlier and said a YouTuber passed away with a broken heart because of
Oh,
things
God.
that were said about him, like the
Yeah.
butthole mouth thing, and I think that's so bad. I mean, they didn't because of that, but they, that's what they left with was being YouTube bullied.
And I was maybe a bully when I was
That's
a
so
kid.
sad.
Allegedly, I was a bully when I was a kid. And I sit back and I look at my behaviors when I was a kid, and I'm like, wow,
I've
why
never
did
been
I
a
ever
bully.
do that? Oh, I might have been. And I'm like, why did I ever do that? And let me tell you what changed my mind. Probably 10 or so years ago, when Facebook got real big, this girl, she sent me a message and she was like, is this the Sarah blank blank that used to torment me in high school? And I'm
Oh,
like, oh my God, was that really me? Like, was I really that bad? And that has like never left me. Ever since
yep.
then, it's just never left me. And every time I see somebody getting bullied, it makes me think of that. Like, what if somebody tries to say something to you on down the line? Are you the same person that did this or this or this to me? Or what if something bad happens to those people because they can't handle the pressure? They can't handle being bullied.
Yep.
And it's sad. It really is. And I mean, these people walk around like they're so intimidating because they say this to this person or this to that person. It doesn't make them look intimidating. It makes them look like assholes.
Yep.
Sorry, I
I
had to get that
agree.
out.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
Oh gosh. And I mean, I'm friends with that person today, and I'm so grateful for that friendship. And I feel so bad that I ever, hurt that person. And I know she's on YouTube. I hope to God she hears this, because I feel so bad for being mean to her today. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never been a bully, and I always told Chance if he ever was a bully, it would get ugly. And I'm so proud of Chance because he was always one of the kids that stood up to the
Hmm.
bully,
Yeah.
uh, even to the point he got suspended from school several times because he stood up to the bully. But I never was into bullying. I didn't let people bully me, and I never bullied people. I was just kind of a stoner in high school, you know. I
See, and
just wore
that's
my
why.
Levi jeans and my flannel shirts and smoked me a joint at lunchtime and ate me a Reese cup and a Big Red and carried
Oh,
on with
Big
the rest of
Red,
my
those
day.
are great. I haven't had a Big Red in so long. Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
You don't
like
see them too much anymore.
I never got into cliques back when I was a kid. Like I got along with everyone, but I mean, I kind of had a mean streak in me, and I just, being older, I hate that about myself.
That's right,
Truth
Jenny.
teller, maybe I am the bully. Maybe. I mean, you never know. If I am, well,
What's a
shit.
Big Red? It's a soft drink. It's
Hey,
better than
Callie.
cream soda.
Cream soda is so good. They at White Castle before they tore it down, they used to
Yep.
have,
I love
yeah.
White Castle. I just had it
Oh
the
my
other
God.
night, as a matter of fact.
It's been so long since I've had White Castle.
Not me. I just had it the other night. Sarah, I don't think you're a bully. I think that you're you're very passionate, and I think just like the rest of us, sometimes you fly off the handles, and you know, uh, I think you do it on an everyday basis, like some creators on here? Absolutely not. Do I think you try to recognize when you do it? Absolutely. Do I think that when you really feel you were in the wrong, you have any problems coming here and saying I was in the wrong? Nope. I don't feel like you have any problem doing that. So I mean, bullies don't usually apologize, whether they're wrong or not. I mean, they just don't apologize because they don't see that their behavior is bullying. So,
Right. And if I say something that I'm going to feel bad about, I'll go and apologize for it because I don't want that. I just don't want to keep that in me. So I'll apologize.
yeah, I get that pit in my stomach. I have this story. I said something really bad to somebody one time. This person's deceased now. It's probably the worst thing I've ever said in my life to somebody. And it still eats up with guilt. And I've asked God to forgive me. I've literally got on my hands and knees and asked God to forgive me. I think He does. I don't know. I guess I'll figure out when I get there. But
I really think God is a forgiving God, and as long as we don't
yeah.
keep repeating the same actions,
Oh yeah, no, I would never do and say. I mean, I didn't like slice her tires or anything. I mean, which
right?
we won't go there either. But I just did something to her that was really mean. And I mean, I still carry guilt for that to this day. I mean, there's times when I lay down and I always say prayers at night, even if it's like, God, I'm really tired. Please take care of everybody. Amen. But to this day, I still feel guilt over that.
Hmm.
And no, I'm not going to say what I did. I've never told anybody. Ever. And I'm not. But I'm very sorry. And I hope she knows that.
And I think your higher power knows that, and I think it is forgiven. A lot of people don't like to talk on religion, but I believe that there's a higher power, and
Me
I
too. I
think
choose to call him God. I don't care what you call him, but I call him God. But I have to believe there's a higher power. How crazy to think that we're all that there is.
there's so much evil in this world. There has to be a higher power, because if you don't believe in evil, you can't believe in God. So I don't know.
I
That's
wonder if
just
White Castle would survive if Whataburger. I don't know.
Now I'm gonna want White Castle. That sounds so good. And there's none around here, like at all. Mm.
Really?
No, no, no. I think there's one in Franklin, Ohio, and that's quite a distance from me. So,
Yeah, we got two right here in our town. One is less than a mile away, so.
oh, that must be nice. I'm
And then
craving
in Florida,
that.
they don't have White Castle. They have what they call, oh hell, what are they called? Not Checkers. Down there, Rallies is called Checkers. Um, shit, I don't remember what they're called, but they're not. They're shaped like a White Castle, but they're not a White Castle. Trust me.
Hmm. I love John Lennon. They suck. Oh, Royal Castle. Is that what it is? Royal Castle?
No, no, niece got it. Crystals. Yep, it's crystals.
Crystals. Okay, yeah, I've never had them.
Well,
A
they
Whopper does
they
sound really good right now. A Whopper
they
with no onions.
try to be a White Castle, but they're not. Trust me. As a matter of fact, I went through Crystals in Florida and got a sack and ate a couple of them. I mean, they're not horrible. They're just not White Castle. And then went over to the nature preserve and fed the rest of them to the alligators.
Aw.
They seem to like them.
Rub it in, Ninny. She said she just passed
And
White Castle. Psh.
and alligators also like marshmallows.
Do they really?
Yep.
It's been so long since I've been down in Florida at the Gator Farm, I think that's called.
Well, this is
Remember.
a big preserve on the grounds of Cape Canaveral or Cape Kennedy or the space
Mhm.
place,
Yeah.
NASA, whatever. Kennedy Center. It's Kennedy
Hmm.
Space Center. And there's a big nature preserve all the way around it. It's at the it just covers almost the entire island of Merritt Island.
Gatorland. That's it, Monkey Mart. Gatorland.
I've been to Gatorland. But these are like out in nature, like they're not. Nobody put them there.
Mhm.
It's where they chill. But and there's times of the year that you can go in there and not see any of them. But when it starts to chill off, they'll come out of the water and sun on the rocks.
They always freaked me out. Like just being
Well, as you
anywhere.
can hear, the princess is calling again. So I'm going to jump down. I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thank you,
All
Trace, for
right.
coming
Talk
out.
to you in a little bit.
All right. Bye. Yeah, guys, I think I might jump off here too. I probably shouldn't even gone live. I kind of felt like I needed to vent and express my feelings and tell a certain creator that they are not blocked on Discord. I was gonna show it, but yeah. I'm kind of as bad as Tracy is when it comes to pushing buttons, so that might not be a good idea. But I've been kind of like in a funk, so it probably wasn't the most wise decision to go live because I'm probably all over the place, and it's whatever. Hey, LaDonna in Texas. But yeah, I'm gonna say thank you for coming in and, supporting me when I'm not at my best. And I'm grateful for all of you. And thank you, Ninny. I love you too, Tawanda. And I love True Helper too. He's a good one. And he truly is a helper. So Kiki, I love you, darling. Sweet Crazy and Niece. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you around. Bye, everyone.